Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright,
And they're off.
SB, why don't you give the folks at home a little introductory about what Lockout Bingo is?
Alright, so how Lockout Bingo works is you have a bingo board, as you can see. It's got 25 goals, 5x5. So the first team to get 13 out of the 25, which is the majority, wins the bingo. And, yeah.
I don't know if SB said it or not, but once a team clicks a goal, the other team will no longer have access to that. Hence why this is called Lockout Bingo. So for instance, let's look at the 10 shines from Delfino goal. If Average Trey collects that before 1ups does, then Average Trey gets the goal, and 1ups can no longer click the goal, even if he gets 10 shines from Delfino. So there's a lot of strategy and speed involved in this. So we're gonna see which team comes out on top. Right now we just have the intro going on, so the players have a lot of time to think. I got a whole 6 minutes to come up with a strategy of how they're going to go about this card. Speaking about the card, let's jump right into talking about what we see on this card. So SB, what do you see?
I'm seeing some Pinna stuff, along with the 10 shines from Delfino, so Pinna Rush could be a play here. You got the 100 coin shine, you got 20 blue coins.
You also got Hondo and a secret. Saw 4 from Noki, Butterflies, which is going to require blues. There's also 20 in Pinna.
Yeah, there's 10 and 20 in Pinna.
With a Pinna Rush goal being 10 shines from Delfino. That's kind of because 10 actually gives you 1 extra coin, or 1 shine, so you'd have 11 total.
That is true.
But that's still okay. In terms of outside of Pinna Rushing, we do see some good options. I see 15 from Gelato and Defeat Wiggler right next to each other, in addition to Shadow Mario there. A goal the team could hold for ransom by not clicking it, but knowing the other team probably would not go. There's also 2 hidden from Rico that combines perfectly with 6 shines from Rico.
Rico, looking pretty good.
Could be an option. You also would get Rocket. There's also Gelato 8 on the card, so that's interesting.
Yeah, there's some Pianta stuff as well. You got 15 blue coins, you got 25 lives, a potential play. The 4 blue coins from Butterflies potentially coming up there. Not like right away though.
And then some of the outlying goals on this card. There's 2 Turbo and 4 Rockets, which are 2 really rough goals. 4 Rockets is just difficult because even with the 1 in Noki that you can get in episode 1, you're still thinking the other 3, and the easiest 3 would be Bianco, Rico, and Gelato, which just you have to go really far into those stages, and the person that gets to Noki would likely be the Pinna Rush person, as they have those Delfino shines.
Depending on the round.
Yeah.
The Delfino Rocket could be in play, because
that could also
Turbo, we could see something like that happen.
Also have Serena 3 no clipping. I don't think Serena looks too spectacular on this card.
No, there's Shadow Mario, but that's a little.
And Serena also helps with secret shines, which I now notice there's 4 and 5 secrets.
Ooh.
In addition to 7 hidden shines. 7 hidden being a very steep goal. Access to like the 2 easy ones in Gelato at all times, but then after that it's like gotta do some work in some stages. But that also combines with the 2 hidden from Rico. Being an option these players could go for.
Yeah, we got some synergy on this card. Definitely.
Lots of good synergy. Knowing how Trey and Sid liked to play, I could very well see Pinna. And if he does, and like let's say he skips out on his 10 shine from Delfino and the other team tries to go to Pinna and doesn't get that gold, then he might be able to snatch up the 10 blues from Pinna in addition to the 100 coin in Pinna. So we're gonna have to see how that plays out. But Pinna is looking very good because Pinna's got 3 butterflies, which is why that's not a goal, but 4 butterflies is. So SB comments.
Oh, yeah, this should
what we
be
would
an
do?
interesting
This is
bingo.
what we would do on this card. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Rico and Pinna Rush is strong, but also Gelato is very good too. Because you got the 4 goals there, but and you get the turbo nozzle there too. So yeah, the turbo and Gelato is actually somewhat convenient. You only have to do 3 shines there, which is better than most turbo nozzles in this game. There's 60 total on this card. But to be honest, that's not that synergized, as we don't have two, like, there's a few blue coin goals, but they're kind of spread out between the players most likely, because there's like Pinna and then early game stuff. So we likely won't see a blue coin person coming out from either team, because there's only 1 total blue coin goal, but we could. Anything is really possible.
Yeah, I'd imagine that'd be late if that happens at all in this match.
Yeah. Honestly, 60 total might be something the person who goes to Pinna would get because of the 20 blues there. That gets you a head start. But then that would be a very late 60 total. But at the same time, I don't think any player is going to prioritize that goal because it's kind of long and doesn't really lead to many things. So we see Trey getting beach shine, so is Dapper. We see Sid also getting beach shine, and 1-ups wandering around, going for beach shine too. 4 beach shine? The 4 beach shine start?
Ooh, this is looking spicy.
Alright, I love a good 4 beach shines. Beach shine's a very good shine to get at the start of bingos because it's real short and it can just lead into anything.
You try going for some scumbag movement. Oh, a little bit of trouble. Gets it.
Same with Dapper. Looks like Sid is getting more Delfino shines. And 1-up's also opening Bianco. So I'm a little curious about what these players are doing.
I mean, PD Strikes Back is on the card, but
It's on the card.
And secrets. Give me some secrets.
Secrets. I get you 2 secrets. Because you have access to Bianco 6 right afterwards. If there was a gold like 7 bluebirds on the card, that's a good goal to get because you're right up to 6 for that extra bluebird. But those aren't on the card, so.
Yep.
Let's see what Sid goes for right here. If he goes for he's not going for the turbo clip, or the turbo secret, or the belt, or whatever people are calling it nowadays.
Looks like we have another Bianco unlock from Sid.
Trey grabbing a papaya? Interesting. You see, most people use a pepper like Dapper is using, but
yeah, the two
maybe
most
Trey
common are pepper and coconut, so this is definitely interesting.
Gets it first try. Papaya is actually kind of a very old school clipping fruit. If you saw how we did Serena 3 back in the day, we used to use a papaya. Or some people use a papaya, some people would use banana, and some people use
interesting.
coconut.
Dapper using the pepper, and then 1-ups using the coconut on that turbo clip. So we got 3 different fruits. It's quite the fruit salad.
I'm still trying to figure out what One-Ups and Dapper are doing. Because likely one of them enters Rico at this point, but what's the other one doing? There's not blue coins in Rico, is there? They're not doing a Dutch J Samu play? Unless one of them's going to Gelato.
That's true. One of them could just be getting the cutscenes out of the way for Gelato.
Yeah. We do see Trey. We see Trey and Dapper entering Rico. I guess the question here is, do you unlock the rocket when you're doing Rico 3?
That's a good question. It is a little bit out of the way.
It's a little bit out of the way. It's probably about 15 seconds. We also see One-Ups doing the Chuckster clip, and he gets it. I don't know if you missed it before, but it's cool. Sid opening Gelato. Does One-Ups have access to Gelato? He does not.
No, One-Ups needs one more shine.
Yeah. You could see One-Ups. I think he was trying to get the coin there. He might be going for the 10 from Delfino. And if Sid's entering Gelato here, then he might be able to win that. And potentially the Pinna stuff. But I find it hard to believe that one of these players, or that Trey and Sid would skip out on Pinna, seeing as how strong it was on this card.
That would be strange. One-Ups now having enough shines for Gelato.
Sid entering Gelato, so looks like they're dividing and conquering early game, which is interesting for Trey and Sid, but it'd be odd if none of the players opted for Pinna. I guess the other question is, when does Sid get his 15 blues from Gelato?
Trey picking up the 2 blues on the way to the Looper race.
Yeah. And Dapper not doing that, so now he's caught up to Trey a little bit.
Ooh.
Sid just doing his Gelato 1. And One-Ups is also entering Gelato. Huh. Interesting. Got a mirror match going on.
Yeah, these teams are very mirrored right now.
Yeah.
See how it plays out for them.
Dapper getting the 2018. Shoutouts to the current year.
One-Up's going for Gelato Blues.
Okay, that could be interesting. The only reason why I think Gelato Blues is kind of sketchy on this card is, I mean, obviously in this situation you wouldn't think that both Trey and Sid are in Rico and Gelato, but since they are, it's kind of bad for them because once Sid gets defeat Wiggler, One-Ups probably won't go further in Gelato, even though there's another 2 goals there. So it's kind of like the trade. You get the 15, which is a quicker goal, but at the same time you lose out on some of the later Gelato stuff, and you also lose out on the nozzles that you could get.
That is true. Sid did have the lead going in, so not the worst play.
Yeah, this is kind of rough for One-Ups and Dapper because they somehow opted to do the exact same things that Trey and Sid are doing, which is really bad for them because Trey and Sid are just a little bit faster than them. So, could potentially work out a little bit bad for them, as you know, they could lose all these goals. And that would potentially be... That would be 6 goals, or not 6 goals, because Sid's not getting blues and gelato. But it'd be a lot of goals.
Trade Enrico 4 secrets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like Trey's a little bit ahead right now, but that's because Dapper did one of the secrets, their hiddens already. Which works out if he wants to go for the 7 hids at some point and doesn't get these goals before Trey.
Dapper not going for the early rocket unlock here.
Yeah, I don't think either of them did, which is wise because these 2 goals in Rico are a little bit more important than the rockets, especially 4. 4 rockets is just not a good goal. Don't go for 4 rockets.
You do not want to give up these other goals just for rockets.
Yeah. One-up's having a little trouble with these 15 blues. You definitely don't need to get the bluebirds for that, but he's close. He should only need about 2 or 3 more blues.
Yeah, definitely not contested, so you should get this.
Yeah. Probably around the same time that Sid gets Wiggler. Which might be a little bad for them as One-ups did get the 15 from Gelato.
That's our first goal marked off from Team Yi.
So is he going for Gelato 1? Yeah, he is.
Here, so
Actually, that's good for them anyways, because that's a secret. Dapper is just a little bit behind right now as they both just have 4 reds left. Sid picking up the Wiggler. So I guess the question is, what's One-up's gonna do? Because if Sid dips at this point, he'll probably still win to Pinna. Although they won't have any information on Dapper if he doesn't get these goals. So
Trey with the lead into the secrets.
Yeah.
Just by a little bit though.
About 10 seconds. So if Trey somehow dies, which would be a shocker, this is the 120 record holder we were talking about. But if he did, that would be bad. We're gonna see a Turbo Bird come out from Sid. One-ups is still in Gelato. Is he in Gelato 1? Is he gonna do 100 coin a secret?
Ooh, bold move. Picking Gelato 1.
And Trey getting the Rico goals.
Sid entering Sandbird.
You know, to be honest, Dapper exiting. Trey could go to Pinot right now. Kind of do the Rico shines as like a poor man's Pinot rush. Although that decision by Dapper to not finish the shine was kind of not good. Unless they have a plan.
We see Sid going for Turbo Bird.
Sid is doing the Turbo Bird right now.
I think he started storage a little late. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully doesn't get kicked off the bird. Unforked.
Oh, he's got plenty. He had plenty of storage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, like almost too much.
Let's getting the hidden? No. I'm still going for hundreds.
So what I was saying about Dapper is, in his situation, he probably shouldn't have exited level, because I would assume at this point he's trying to get to Pinna, and he was already right there to get that shine. So by exiting, he just made it so he had to do another shine, even though he was like right there. Plus, that would have been a second hidden for him to get, if he was planning on trying to go for the 7 hiddens goal.
Yeah, you hate to see the snipe nerves play out like that. Just like, what do I do now? You know, then you just exit area before you give it a think.
Sid is in Bianco. Likely probably gonna get the defeat PD strikes back. And if he does that, then he can get his second turbo in 6.
And we could see 2 more hiddens and 2 more secrets coming out of Sid here.
That'd actually be his 3rd secret. Did Trey do Gelato 1, or did he do the hidden? Probably the hidden, right? Statman? Oh wait, we don't have a Statman.
Yeah, I don't think we got a Statman. Rip.
We're also getting his 10th shine.
Alright, Flanker confirming Trey did the hidden.
Okay.
Thank you, Flanker. Trey going for Honey Skip. And Dapper as well. Ooh. Dapper just gives up.
Ooh. So the one good thing about one of doing 100 in a secret is it definitely decreases the value in Pinna 100. As you can no longer do Pinna 100 and do it in a secret. So
true, he will take that away from the other team if they decide to go for that.
I think Trey also got the blue shines on the beach, so I think he's gonna try to get the 10. Is there 10 in Pinna? Yeah, 10 and 20 in Pinna. And if Dapper opts to not do that, then he could potentially win to whichever goal he wants at this point. That's later. Potentially the Serena 3 no clipping, the later the Serena Shadow Mario. Serena 8 wasn't on this card, was it?
Dapper also going for blues. Give me a snack. Could have had a huge lead into later Pinna. One-up's doing Gelato 1 reds. No.
Trey getting the 10 blues.
Trying to keep track of all these players.
Yeah. One-up's about to get 100 in a secret.
Oh, and he clicks it off. That's like 2nd goal. Oh.
What? Why is he unclicking it?
Oh, no, there. It's back again.
What? I'm confused. One-ups was the one unclicking it and then re-clicking it. I don't know why that was. Maybe he thought he clicked the wrong goal. We do see Dapper with a small lead. And I think Trey is not getting his 20 from Pinna right now. So
holding a hostage just a gun with the other Pinna goals. Smart move.
Yeah. Because blues, I mean, the extra 10 blues would net him another shine in blues, but it would be a big time commitment. Sid and Bianco 4 making his progress.
Just about into PD, where he'll pick up that goal uncontested.
I'm trying to think, what does 1ups do at this point? Because he's pretty behind on a lot of things.
Ooh, it looks like Trey's might be going for more blues here. There he goes. After spawning the Shine in Mecca.
Yeah, that's also a good option. Maybe just wanted to clean up these 20 now, before he could have the chance to regret.
Dapper now in the lead. During Pin 2 secret.
I wonder if 1ups is going for... Wait, was there never 10 shines in Delfino? Oh, there is. It's just right next to 10 blues in Delfino.
Looks like 1ups is deciding to clean that one up. Seeing as nobody's got it yet. Instead of having some trouble waking PD. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Points can heck yeah. Pretty good game mechanic.
So currently, the orange team, Sid and Trey, have no information on what Dapper is doing. I think if you're them, you assume that you snipe them to the Rico goals, because Rico was somewhat good on this card. It was a good starting goal. But now Dapper could theoretically be like anywhere. Actually, with 1ups getting these Delfino shines, he might have the lead going into Noki potentially for those 4 shines. That's all that Noki has to offer. That's kind of like a... Although I guess he could get a rocket there. Trey picking up the 20 blues from Pinna.
1up having a bit of trouble with the Cop Secret coconut clip. He's got it.
I wonder if Dapper is going to opt to do the 100 coin shine in Pinna when he gets that far. Because now that he sees the Trey went for blues, he obviously doesn't know when Trey got those blues, because in this situation he got them in episode 2, but he could have got them in episode 1.
Sid defeating PD.
Sid defeats PD. It's kind of just a question of, does he think the 100 coin shine is worth, or does he think the progress in Serena is worth? I also would not be surprised to see both these players go to Pianta after this. You see 1ups doing Pachinko? I taught him right before this match, so hopefully he doesn't let me down. That was somewhat okay. We can tolerate that.
Pretty solid backup at the end.
Yeah. Sid entering 6, about to pick up his second turbo. I wonder if he's gonna get the rocket at the same time. I would assume so, right? It looks like it. Yep. This will also be Sid's third secret. If he ends up going to Rico to get the rocket, he'd be pretty close to
See some rollout tech.
Some rocket rollout tech. The good kind of tech. Ooh, and rocket storage? Sid busting out all the stops right now. But not enough height still. Did Trey mess up Pin of 3 reds? Looks like it. And I do think we see Dapper going for 100 coin shine.
Sid marking 2 turbos.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dapper could be getting the butterflies.
Dapper going for hundreds, it looks like. This could be dangerous.
Yeah. Hopefully for them, Trey decides to go for the 100 coin shine also. I don't think he would, but I guess since they don't have any information on Dapper currently, it's possible he goes for it, being potentially greedy. But the orange team is still set up very well for a lot of goals. Trey's got 3 hidden right now, and he has access to a couple more in Pinna if he wanted to. Sid's got the most secrets, I think, currently. Yeah, Dapper and Trey. Dapper and Trey only have 2. Is Sid doing Serena whenever? Looks like it. 1UP's getting his 10 shines from Delfino.
3 goals on the board for Team E.
Serena whenever.
Sid gets a first try.
Oh, he's gonna do that to clear up his 4 secrets. Versus the one in Rico.
Seen some big plays here from Sid. One up grabbing the Delfino Blues for that 10 blue coin goal.
It looks like that Dapper is gonna pick up the 100 coin in Pinna right as Trey got his shine. So they're still tied though, if one of them wanted to make progress through Serena. Though it would have been nice, like obviously he couldn't have planned it, but if Trey had entered Pinna potentially to do the 100, now Trey's just gonna dip immediately, and probably go for probably Serena, right? That no clipping.
He's getting Yoshi. As is Dapper.
You know, it'd be fun to see. After Trey gets Serena 3 no clipping, if he goes into Serena 2, or actually Sid might do that and do some Serena 2 hidden life grinding to get the 25.
That would work out well for them. It's faster than Bianco.
Yeah, for a goal like 25 or 20, you can get away with that sometimes because it's not a very steep life count, but for something like 40, you really want to be in Pianta for that. But yeah.
Trey and Dapper neck and neck.
1UP's getting these blues.
He's almost there.
Yeah. Should be close. If I'm 1UP, I think entering Pianta at this point would be a good idea to get those 15, and then he would be close to 60 total.
1UP marking off the 10. See where it goes next. Sid setting up another Serena whenever.
A lot of Serena coming out right now.
3 players in Serena.
1UP's going back to Gelato. To steal the sentry? Actually, how much progress? He's only got 1. So even if... Unless Sid does life grinding. If Sid grinds lives, then 1UPs could potentially beat him to these Gelato goals. SB, comments?
1UP's about to do Plungellos. Very exciting, Shine. Very easy to lose time here in a run where you have to do this episode, because they like to just randomly scatter across the mirror and not line up nicely for you. So that's always fun. And
Yeah.
1UP is having a little bit of trouble. These guys are not friendly.
Yeah, Sid picking up his 4th secret. I think it'd be really clutch if we saw the lives come out from Sid after this. And I definitely think I could see him doing that, because he talks about Serena 2 life grinding a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see if he whips that out.
No, I think we just see Sid going back to Gelato. Which is probably smart. I think Gelato is a part of their win condition at this point. He could also just be getting the rocket.
Yeah, at this point, life grinding probably not the play to capitalize on their lead.
Yeah, so let's see, we have 4... 8 to 5? That's not even that undoable for them. And Dapper is currently winning the Serena race.
Yeah, see a lot of good things from me in the near future.
It would be actually really interesting if Trey didn't do Serena 3 no clipping right now, and he instead opted to get the 2 later goals in Serena.
I see Trey going for it as well. It'd be a snipe, unless Dapper takes forever. Dapper gets through the doors.
I'd really love to see Dapper take this goal from Trey. I think that would make a lot of hype, and it would actually possibly put them back in the game.
Definitely. Dapper feeding Yoshi. Ooh, get up there. It's gonna be real close.
It's gonna be, oh, we see Dapper getting Serena. Oh wait, no, that's Trey. Aw, no. Yeah,
Well,
Trey totally. That's
that was
unfortunate.
Real close. Unfortunately, Dapper just could not get up to the 3rd floor with Yoshi.
Aw, that's heartbreaking. I wonder, does Dapper continue in Serena right now? I feel like he's got to, right? SB?
Dapper
No, he's
appears to
dipping.
ditch Serena.
And Sid getting Shadow Mario in Gelato.
Shadow Mario and Serena. No, not the quickest goal, but definitely could have gone for that.
Yeah. Looks like Trey's doing... I know, Trey's going to Pianta. Nice. And I think Dapper might just be getting shines to get to Noki.
4 Noki, 4 shines for Noki Bay on the board. He only has to get 1 more shine. Could be the play. See 1-up go into Pianta. The tray's already there. See how this plays out.
Yeah. I think the one way 1-ups could still win this goal is if Trey decides to get his 15 in Pianta in episode 3, instead of getting them in episode 2, which is the earliest you can get it. We see Sid entering Rico, likely to get his last secret and also his 3rd rocket.
Looks like Trey is maximizing his blue coin count right here in 1.
Yeah.
Getting the links. Other stuff.
Yeah. You need to make sure that you get the Pianta nose next to the pool and the moon in episode 1 if you're trying to get the goal by episode 2. You can get 14 blue coins in Pianta 1, but that 15th's gotta come from the sign that you can only get during the day. I don't think we saw 1-up opt to get the coins. And we see Dapper entering Noki. Does Trey have 40? No, he's got 30 total blue coins. So that is still a goal on this card.
And just 1 total goal of 60.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna need 30 more though. But you know, he's gonna make his way toward it with this Pianta blue coin goal here.
Yeah. Yeah. Trey and Sid are set up very well for this endgame. Sid's the only one that's close to 4 rockets right now, and he now has 20 shines, so he could go get the rocket in Noki after he unlocks Pinna. But Sid's the closest to 5 secrets. Sid could even grind lives in Serena 2 reds to get that. And now that Dapper is no longer in Serena, they're probably not going to get those goals, because once Trey gets this, he'll probably go back, and Dapper will already been committed to 4 shines from Noki. And yeah, Trey and Sid have 5. Yeah, they have 10 goals at this point. So I'm kind of surprised Trey didn't stay. I guess the logic could be that if Dapper didn't do Serena 3 no clipping, that he could be farther. And since that team knows their position now.
Yeah, they don't need that. They seem to know what they're doing here with their win conditions.
Yeah. Something get clicked? No. Trey should be closing in on this 15 from Pianta.
Oh,
Yep.
There it is. There's the click from Trey.
Unfortunate for 1-ups, but that was a good play on Trey's part. And now Trey will probably try to close up his 60 total. And sit with the secrets and rockets.
1-up not even bothering to collect the Piantissimo shine. He just exited area with it spawned next to him. Interesting.
Yeah. Is Trey going for hiddens? Because he entered 2 reds.
Sid picks up his 4th rocket in Rico 3.
That's actually his 3rd rocket. Sid unmistakably clicked 4 rockets.
Yeah, he unclicked that one.
He knew it. I didn't have to unclick it for him. Made my job easy. Yeah, 1-ups is in Bianco. Maybe trying to get these blues. I actually don't know what 1-up's total blue coin counter is.
It says 35 blues.
35. And Trey with the Serena 2 life grind. We see it coming out. Dapper will get these 4 shines from Noki, because I think he did get the gold bird.
Yep, Dapper did grab that gold bird.
Yep, so I got 4 shines from Noki, and Sid finished up his 5th secret. I think lives would be their 12th goal, so or Sid might save us all and do Gelato 8 to finish off this bingo. But yeah. That was still a good match. I think that Dapper and 1-ups put up a very good fight because they were very close to Serena 3 no clipping.
Yeah, that was a really close snipe on that.
Yeah. We see 1-ups grinding live now, but I just think it's too late at this point because I think Trey's got 13. Yeah. Dapper running around because I think he knows it's over.
Sid just going for episode 8 because he doesn't have anything else to do.
Yeah, I still think it was a good bingo. 1-ups and Dapper, they would have got probably the 60 total. Or no, I guess with 1-ups grinding lives, they might not get that.
Yeah, definitely not a blowout.
Definitely not a blowout. 1-ups just got beat. They both got beat to a couple things. Like they lost 6 from Rico and 2 hins immediately off the bat.
Yeah, there were a bunch of snipes. Hate to see it happen.
But yeah, I think if we saw a Pinna Rush come out from 1-ups and Dapper, this game would have been a lot different because, you know, they would have got the Pinna goals and that could have changed things. But we see 25 lives come out from Trey, and that should be their 13th goal.
That's game.
That is game. So GG's to team Are We Retarded?